I love exploration, but every now and then I need to return to the things I know I can do well, to remind myself that I can do them well. And in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, with a touch of exploration, or rather, practice. I've already set up 3, but I need 10. So here's some prep and something extra. Sup, I'm Ellie. Welcome to the channel. And what I'm going to be doing is excuse the Adidas. Adidas always need to have the last say. What I'm going to be doing is this. Preparation for a 10-part theme I'm doing. It's because for TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I post every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesdays, I post one of the themed videos, and Saturdays, I post a reveal of the previous Sunday's long form art video. And well, my current theme is coming to an end, so it's time to prepare a new one. That theme being practicing my style in watercolors. In addition to that, there's this. And what this is, preparing the sketch to paint later on. Starting with this gal. Now, what you need to know is, just prior to making this video, I hit 50 subscribers on my channel. Thank you, community. But that's why said girl is wearing a party hat. And let me be transparent about the fact that she is responsibly inspired by AI. I wanted a reference and AI delivered. Moving on though, I primed the canvases with roof and ceiling paint, because that's all I had on hand, and then transferred the drawing onto the canvas with graphite on the back. I'm not exactly sure yet what paint I will use to paint it with, but I'm excited to see if it works out. And boom. Moving on to the drawings now, and this is what they look like before they're refined into something like this. Though this drawing gives more cartoon caricature than it does Tim Burton inspired. Did I say Tim Burton inspired? Because boom, guess who this is? But again, gives more caricature than Tim Burton inspired. And over here we have Morticia, which I think leans a bit more into that Tim Burton inspired style. And well, if we're leaning into powerful women, Cleopatra is a must. Let's name them all. Cruella de Vil, random character. Ozzy Osbourne. Morticia. Cleopatra. Tim Burton. Marilyn Monroe, Hulk Hogan. 2 random characters from my sketchbook. Snow White, random character. And that is the reveal of all the characters and drawings I prepped today. And the likeness is obviously there, right? Right. So, it's the next day. And in an interesting turn of events, I've decided that in addition to just prepping some art stuff, I also want to clean and rearrange the studio today. So I think I might take you through some of that as well. And this is the state of the studio right now. Don't mind my chair, it is broken. And the first thing on my bucket list of things I need for the studio, my biggest problem being this area over here, which I want to move here. This area has basically become a little grow lab for my husband. Starting with shifting everything out of that little area and vacuuming it, of course. Also, let me just say, these walls need to be lined with bamboo. And the bamboo has been acquired, it's just not dry yet. Once the bamboo is dried, we can then line the walls with it. But the tables are successfully shifted, and that's one task concluded. Ta-da! Next, I want to take this carpet and switch it out for that one, because this has more open space now and that carpet is much bigger. So that's the next mission. These carpets are crazy heavy. Rolling them up was not so difficult, but moving them from one side to the other was quite a task. But mission accomplished. And I didn't break a sweat, but I got hot enough to take my jerseys off, which was nice because damn, these winter clothes can really weigh me down. But the carpets are successfully switched, and that is another task accomplished. And then the bike. And this is where we're at. I've put this carpet here to absorb some of the echo because there's a big echo in here when I record and stuff. And then here's the small carpet. There's the big carpet. And then that rug over there too, just to try and help absorb some of the sound. And then my vision board used to be there, but I switched that out because it's more aesthetic. And it makes more sense for my vision board to be here, which is my shrine, my stones, and I usually have some incense burning in here. And then at the top where the peace painting used to be is now a little decoration, and it's hanging crooked because there's only one hook, and that decoration needs 2 hooks to hang, but I kind of like it. It works. Now the mission is that this is a bathroom in the studio, but we don't really use it as a bathroom. We use it as storage, so I'm gonna just organize that next. And most of what's in here is just boxes and boxes of old clothes. And well, my mom is a seamstress, so she upcycles all the old clothes and uses it as fabric. But though I feel it's still a little too cluttered for my liking in there, that's another task successfully achieved. And this is what it looks like. So there's a shower in here. We don't use it because it doesn't have hot water in here. And the next mission is over here. This section has bothered me ever since I moved into the studio. It's cluttered, it's messy, and it's got a variation of a whole bunch of different things. Old drawings, sketchbooks, documents. So the goal is to try and arrange that in a way that is neat and aesthetically pleasing to me using that box. Let's see if it works. So there are 3 baskets in total, and all 3 serve a purpose. A very big basket held all the different sketchbooks. One of the small yellow baskets held all the loose drawings that were not part of sketchbooks. And the other basket holds documents and rejected drawings and or paintings, because I cannot throw them away. So now, this is what it looks like from this angle. And if you come around, I think that's clever to hang the keys. Coming around, and then that's what it looks like. I think it's a lot neater, a lot more organized. There's still 1 basket on top here. This is just where I keep all the drawings and things that are not in sketchbooks. And then I have 1 more basket down here, which has just got notebooks and documents in it. And then a crate down here that holds all my photo frames and stuff like that. There was 1 more basket that now lives over there. I think that's a lot neater. Everything is together, kind of compact, not cluttered, organized, and I'm happy with that. And there it is, a nice little grow lab for the husband. He's got some special lights up there. Starting on this side, I decided to leave the boma there because I quite like it as a decoration there. And then my broken tripod. It still works though, and I use it for overhead shots. Then moving over here, the bike now lives over there, and though it does look a little bit empty, I prefer it to the tables. The tables there really was grating me. I initially set it up so the kids could do their homework and their online schooling there, but the internet doesn't reach there, so they're set up in the house now. And over there is my art section. As I mentioned earlier, I swapped out the vision board for the peace painting. The vision board now lives there. And there's the grow lab. The Adidas were relentless this time around, so I decided just to do a silent walkthrough for the remainder of the recording, and then afterwards give you guys a voiceover. But this is the final reveal. Things I would like to add or replace in the studio is my chair and that white table cover because it gives a terrible glare, and the ring light is also on its last legs. And of course I would like to do something about the echo, but I think that's something that will sort itself out once the bamboo is up. And here is my favorite part of the studio, formerly known as the inspiration board, but now known as the achievement board. And the newest addition to the board being this cupcake. It's a personal celebration and represents a small victory. It has exactly 50 sprinkles on it. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time.